Hi everyone, welcome to yet another DLive Diploma course review. As you know, DLive Diploma is globally the top course in metabolic health and disease reversal, created by our brilliant pioneer Anup Singh. Today in the course review video, we have with us Dr. Rashmi Sankhe, who has completed the diploma. Dr. Rashmi is a consultant ophthalmologist and eye surgeon. After completing her MBBS, she pursued an MS in ophthalmology, followed by a surgical fellowship at the prestigious Shankara Nethralaya, Chennai. She has worked across many hospitals in Mumbai and has gained a rich international experience from working in the NHS in UK. Welcome, Dr. Rashmi. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mandar, for having me here. And it's a pleasure to be talking on this platform as well. So it's been a great journey at
Perfect.
D Life, and it's been a great learning as well. So I'm glad to
Cool,
be
cool.
part of this great team.
Absolutely. Congrats on completing the diploma, first of all.
Thank you very
And
much.
yeah, to begin with, so I want to sort of start with your background. I mean, we covered the very basics of your, medical journey as a professional. But yeah, please walk us through, what was your practice showing you, what you were seeing around you. I know you have, very interesting things to say that you have observed, and then what eventually brought you to DLive. So I've kept the question broad so that now you can walk us through that path.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I would love to, share this experience with everybody because I'm sure it will be very helpful to everyone and anyone who is listening to this. So, just to give you a little background, I have always been very curious about anything relating to health and not trying to gain more knowledge about the aspects of health. In fact, that is the reason, one of the reasons I chose medicine as a profession. Since childhood I have always wanted to become a doctor, so it's my passion. And going through this journey, of trying to make a better change in people's lives, I realized that somewhere, medicine has made, cutting edge technological changes, advances in terms of treatments and so many, diseases and illnesses. However, when it came to, chronic lifestyle conditions, I felt that, we were somewhere lacking something and something was missing. I was not sure what, because I was this, complete follower of the path of medicine that I had studied throughout. So I was not able to pinpoint exactly, what was amiss. So this story actually began where I kept seeing my patients coming to me, with diabetes, and these diabetic patients would usually come, for diabetic retinopathy screening. And me being, more interested in the physician aspects, would always go through their the papers, the history, and I would see that they would be on a lot of medical treatment, in terms of medicines and drugs for their high blood pressure, for their diabetes. People would have like 7, 8 drugs at one time going. And sorry, and I would always wonder why is it so, and in spite of that, their HbA1cs would be very high. Their sugars would never be in control. Many of them would have complications related to diabetes, and this question never was answered. And I was always looking out for some answers for this, and I would say, fortunately, as a twist of fate, something happened about 2 years back, and a family friend of mine, Prashant Karade, he got in touch with me saying that, after he had been diagnosed with COVID, he was diagnosed with diabetes and blood pressure as well, probably as a side effect of the treatment for COVID. And he was bound to, take things in his own hands and not be under medications. So he started his own research, and he said that, dietary approach to these conditions is the main thing that we have to follow. Is It's the absolute path, to treat these conditions rather than just medicating for these conditions, because that is not really treating the root cause of these problems. So, and he had done a lot of research and he shared all that with me. I went through all that research and I was convinced, because this was probably that missing link that I was looking for. And I was really intrigued and interested. And we also did a lot of online sessions to create awareness in our friends and family. And he, as you know, got in touch with you. He met you, and then you suggested that D Life is one such platform where you could try and understand how to approach these conditions, in the way which is the real way to treat them from the root cause. So I was very interested, and that's the reason I actually signed up for D Life. And I'm very happy that I took that decision, because it has been, a great change, a big life changing event, I would say, for me. Yes, so
Yeah,
that's
that's great to know. So I see, I mean, as you rightly said, while we go through our own professional journeys and we sort of take what the field teaches us, but in you and doctors like you, I do see a curious mind, that they are sort of inquiring and something doesn't make sense, so they keep trying to find out, right? So it's good to see, because you have clearly achieved professional success in your field, but you have kept that open mind and really tried to find the real root cause, because sometimes it may happen with you and I'm just guessing, but some of the eye problems that come to you are not really maybe eye problems. I mean, they are outcomes of metabolic dysfunction.
Absolutely, absolutely. There are so many autoimmune conditions that we see, and conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, which come with uveitis, anterior segment conditions, retinal conditions. In fact, diabetic retinopathy, cystoid macular edema. All these things are directly related to the metabolic control in the patients. So, just approaching it with medications, because for diabetic retinopathy, the current accepted protocol is to give anti-VEGF injections. So these injections are given inside the eye. So, what I saw is that in spite of multiple injections, with my experience in the UK as well, many patients would revert back to the same state of affairs. So that was something which was really, something to think about, and try and look for an alternative approach.
Absolutely. So, in addition to wanting to resolve at the root cause, maybe you could please mention a few points that you had to sort of unlearn, in order to make space for this new learning.
Right. So there were so many actually. So lots of things. In fact, I wasn't, I knew that carbohydrate is something which, directly can be connected to blood sugar levels and metabolic control. But the kind of role that it plays in metabolic health was, I think, very much underplayed all this time. And I feel that significance, that importance of restricting the therapeutic carbohydrate restriction that we know, the TCR. So that is something which I really understood after coming to D Life. The importance of restricting the carbohydrates in the diet, which we Indians, as we know, are very, very heavy on in our diets. So that was one aspect that I really understood. And in D Life, of course, there was so many other things that I looked at, the scientific, facts and truths in a very different way. So it was very enlightening for me as a doctor. Many things, as medical students, many doctors would tell you that, we have all made jokes about the biochemistry, the TCA cycle, and we've all learned it while, studying our medical curriculum. But looking at it from this perspective in a practical aspect, through D Life was something I really, appreciated, because it helped me to look at the human body in a very different way than I did as a medical student. So it was a big eye opener. It was a very, it was a wonderful journey, I would say, going through the course material, which is so extensive and so widely and vastly researched. It's amazing.
Perfect. No, thanks for that feedback, because for our viewers, right? So here you have somebody who has gone through, medical education. She works as a surgeon. She sees real cases in her clinic every day. She operates on them, and she's somebody who has tried to find out, why are they even reaching this stage where I have to carry out medical procedures on them, because sometimes it's not just some accident or whatever, right? It's not a trauma case, but it's built through years and years of metabolic dysfunction. So that's
Absolutely.
great to know. Yeah. So my next question is going to be, so while you did the course, right, how did you find the overall support and the community there? And what was your experience of, going through the course per se, that journey?
Yeah, that this I would really love to answer. Because I would say, in Marathi, we call this thing, as I would describe D life, as an Athanga Mahasagar. The course itself is like that. So I think you would understand what I'm saying. So it means it's a vast ocean of knowledge. It is a treasure house of knowledge. And I think it's up to each person who does the course to get the maximum benefit out of it, because you can, I think, not get enough. You have to keep deep diving every time. And I think, having said that, other aspects of the course that come along with it, other than the actual academic material, is the forum itself. That is such a rich source of knowledge and interaction and recipes. It is just amazing. Also, even the WhatsApp group itself is so supportive. All the members, the D Life mentors, everybody it's like a family, I would say. And I'm sure anyone who joins it will never feel left out, or, be left to fend on their own, I would say. So it's
Absolutely.
wonderful. I mean, the entire everything that comes along with D Life is just great. And I feel it comes without any expectations. It's just something, there is a feeling of giving. The intention
Absolutely.
behind it is very noble and very true. I think that's what also I found during the course of my journey with D Life. And I really appreciate that, because it's very important to tackle this, because it is a humongous problem now, as we all know. And when I try to tell my patients, I realize that there is so much of dependence on
Mhm.
medications, and the resistance to any change in terms of diet, lifestyle is a lot. So I'm sure it'll require, like we had discussed, a Sena,
Definitely.
a big army to bring about this, positive change in the life of people. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, you put it correctly. I mean, I'm still going through many sections of the forum that are pending at my end. So you're absolutely right. And we get all of that support, the handholding, the discussions, the technical discussions, scientific discussions, all of those also happen. But it's great to see, that you got the full benefit from that as well. Also, now that you have completed the course, or even during the course, because you are already seeing patients in real life,
Yes.
sort of have your conversations with them shifted, and do you sort of have you started applying some of those principles, and any feedback around that?
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. So, over the course of time, like I said, there was always this question mark, and I would really, from the bottom of my heart, feel that, I'm not doing everything I can for my patients, whoever came to me, because just medicating them, because I was doing everything that was in the protocols, right? But they would again sometimes, always, or rather, come back with something or the other lingering, relating to their diabetes, relating to their hypertension, their metabolic conditions. And even when it comes to autoimmune conditions, the treatments are usually something to do with immunosuppressants. So the side effects of the immunosuppressants are in terms of lowering immunity. So the medicines that were given for a certain condition would have some effects on another system, which would not be very much acceptable, and that would create a problem in the patient's life. So that was something which would always unsettle me, and I wasn't too happy about that. So now, when people come, I feel like I've found an answer to that, and something which I have always been looking for. So I do all my best to counsel them, coach them in whatever capacity. But I do see that, when patients come, they feel I'm a doctor, so I should only give medicines. and I should, not talk or speak about these things about diet, because diet is not something which gets people better, right? So I think that mindset still needs to change, and we have a long way to go in that. But I'm sure it will happen over a period of time, because when you see that, in spite of everything, all the advances that have happened, why aren't we able to address this, problem? So that means probably the approach that we have taken is not completely the approach that we should be taking. So there have to be some adjuvant therapies that we have to take along. And in fact, this has to be the main focus for all of us. So yes, I keep doing it, and I am going to keep doing it because I believe in it fully.
Absolutely. It's actually inspiring to hear that, right? That you are now taking the patients along and trying to elevate that conversation altogether. And sometimes, as you rightly said, they will be surprised that, hey, why an eye doctor is talking to me about my lifestyle? Just give me your pill, and I have to rush back to
Oh,
my.
yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. So I take a lot of time with my patients, trying to counsel them, trying to talk to them, and making them understand. I'm sure something or the other, they do accept and understand. So I'm just trying to make that little change, whatever I can, in this big ocean.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's very commendable, right? And I think we are going to need so many of us from all backgrounds, including medicine, including surgery, including engineers like me, all of us, because the problem has absolutely reached virtually every household. In some or the other manifestation of metabolic dysfunction is happening. While we come towards the end, my question is going to be, if you know or if you come across, doctors who are sort of thinking about joining D Life, what would you tell them?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, I would definitely ask them to join. I would highly recommend this course, for a variety of reasons. Because, like I said, I have studied, most of the things in medicine, and it's not that, a lot of things are new, but the depth in which I studied everything is, I would really say is amazing, because the kind of material and the kind of, academic collection that is there on the course is fascinating, and it is highly commendable. So that is one thing. Also, the second thing is the viewpoint of looking at, some things, and it literally changes your perspective about looking, because when as medical students, all of us know that the preventive and social medicine is a subject that all of us would, try and sideline, because it's not given so much of an importance. The treatment part, the pharmacology is the one which takes precedence. So, though, of course, having said that, it's important, but this aspect absolutely needs to be highlighted. And that is something which I feel every medical professional should, understand and take forth. Because that will definitely help in benefiting the patients. Because if all the doctors unite and decide that this is the approach along with the pharmacological approach, then I'm sure this problem that we are facing right now would be, we will be able to manage it at a much better level.
Absolutely, very true, very true. See, and the better we do that prevention, the better we will be able to handle the load which comes onto the healthcare system, right? Because finally, that load just doesn't appear one fine day, but it has been sort of brewing for years and years, and then you guys sort of bear the brunt of it, right? Because
Yes, yes.
our hospitals are packed, our physicians are busy, our surgeons are busy, and of course, for acute things, for trauma, for many things, that sort of a help is absolutely required. But something which, I mean, for example, as a citizen, I think that, right, that I should take the responsibility of my health, so that I don't become a burden on the healthcare system too much, right? So
Yes,
yeah, so
yes,
great to
absolutely.
hear.
I completely agree with that. And I think each and every doctor has a role to play. In fact, each and every person has a role to play in, bettering their own health and bringing about a positive change, because this is how it will, go ahead. And as we know that all the metabolic conditions are interrelated. So when my patients come to me, I always tell them that, it is right now, it's diabetes, but that is the link to some other disease that will maybe raise its head in the future. So understanding this, that diabetes itself is not just one, it's part of a syndrome. It's a complex connection between a lot of, diseases that we are seeing nowadays. I think that is very important for people to understand. In fact, even as doctors, we can't just treat diabetes and then say, okay, I've treated diabetes, I've treated hypertension. These are part of the same syndrome. So I think in D-Life, this is what I was saying. The perspective that you get of looking at these conditions is very, very renewed. And it's just amazing. So highly recommend it to everybody and anybody.
Thanks for that last comment. I think that is really important. When I talk to my trainees, I also, I specifically highlight this point that this is all a package deal, right? And unfortunately, till now, we have sort of tried to quote unquote treat it, one thing at a time, one disease at a time. But if you really hit at the root of the whole thing, then you can get away from the package deal, right? Because it sort of comes together
Absolutely.
as you put.
Completely
Yeah.
agrees. Yeah. So I tell my patients, I don't want you to keep coming back to me. That's not what I am looking at. So you come for an injection for diabetic retinopathy, you go home, you come back for it. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to get better. That is my role to play, here. So if you try and follow whatever is essential, you will definitely get there. So that's
Yeah.
what I try to tell them.
That's commendable. With that comment of yours, I'm reminded that the word doctor comes from that dossier, right? To teach. So I think
Absolutely.
you are truly, doctor from both of those meanings. You are of course doing your surgeries and all of that, but you're also trying to
Yes.
teach them something which will serve them, across decades, not just for these few weeks or few months. Absolutely a pleasure talking to you, Dr. Rashmi. Thank you so much for your time. I know you are at your workplace, and you have taken time between your cases. So thanks for doing that. And
Yes.
any parting thoughts, and then we'll pause.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Mandar, for having me here. And it's been a pleasure. And I'm so grateful and thankful to Anu, Ira, and all of you, all the mentors here. And it's been a great journey overall. And I'm really thankful that, I happened to know about this and I came across this great platform. And yeah, just to wind up, I would say that there is a quote that I heard, like you just mentioned, that the doctor in the future will be someone who will tell their patients about diet and about lifestyle. So I think we are already on that journey. So I think we should be proud about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we are very proud of all of you doctors at D-Life. And I'm going to share this video of yours with my other friends who come from medical background. So thank you again. Thanks for all the
Thank you
feedback
so
and the
much.
procedure.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Mandar.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.